Hello, Nameless Bandicoot is back after a very long time with no videos at all on the channel. What is going on? What have I been doing? Why haven't there been anything? I'll answer all of those questions after I've gotten the annual part out of the way, which is where I kind of wish y'all a Merry Christmas and show what I've gotten for Christmas. So that is what I am going to do today. Looking at myself, talking is certainly a very weird thing to do, but yeah, I've missed making YouTube videos and I've missed talking because I never talk in any of the videos that I make anymore because of all of the games that I play are played on apps, and I certainly have no device that allows me to talk that's good enough for the gameplay, so I just prefer to have good quality gameplay, but of course I'm then not able to talk. So I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, and yeah, I hope you had a very good time with friends or family. So yeah, I've gotten quite a nice amount of stuff, but mostly clothes like this. This shirt's actually new. Pretty liked it quite a lot. So I'm a big fan of shirts. I wear shirts all the time. I think I have around 12 or 13 shirts, so I have a lot to choose from, of course. Might seem weird, but hey, you can't really go wrong when it comes to shirts, am I right? So, yeah, that's that. First of all, I got this sweater, which is kind of nice. Pretty happy about it. Pretty neat turtleneck, although it's a bit. I'm not used to wearing those yet, so kind of have to scratch my throat like a maniac. But hey, certainly, it's a nice addition to my clothes in the closet. And I got more clothes. Got this nice t-shirt as well from my sister. Ooh, pretty happy about that as well. And I got even more clothes. I got these gloves right here, which are quite essential because it's damn cold in Norway during the winter. At least it can get really cold. I have no idea what it is in Fahrenheit, but it can be up to like minus 20 Celsius if you're very unlucky. Of course, in the north it's minus 35-ish, but normally in Oslo it's like minus 5 or 0 or minus 10. Like it's from 0 to minus 10, I'd say. Hardly goes colder than that, but you know, it's a nice addition because I don't have any freeze like hell on my hands. Of course, this is also a nice addition. Getting boxers was what I hated when I was a kid, but I certainly don't hate it anymore. It's one of those things that you didn't know that you actually needed. So yeah, I got some candy as well, some Norwegian. Yeah, this is not really Norwegian. Oops, what happened to the camera? Did not intend that. Yeah, this is a Swiss chocolate, of course, very famous, but I got this from the best friend of my sister, which is kind of funny. But it's, pretty damn good, I must say. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. So that's that. Oh yeah, what else? I also got a deodorant, which is, pretty useful. You always need that. So I'm really happy about that too. And got this wallet. Pretty sweet stuff. You always, it's always gonna be useful. And the last but not least, I think it's the last thing. I might have gotten more, but I can't really remember right now. But hey, got this sweet razor or razor blade, which is really nice because I'm kind of sick of using well, a razor. And yeah, I always cut myself when I do that, and yeah, it's nice to finally be able to get that as well. So a lot of clothes and a razor, good Christmas. Although for me, it has always been like the I don't know. I really like to see when people get happy when you give them something. Quite similar to Mr. Beast, to be honest. I'm a similar guy like that. I like to, you know, make other people happy. And I think Christmas is more about giving and caring for your friends and family than getting stuff yourself. I think. At least that's what gives me happiness. Of course, it's wonderful to get stuff back. So yeah, always loved Christmas. Always been a huge fan of it. And yeah, one of the guys who love it. Wonderful tradition, and one that's certainly important to keep. So that's that. Other than that, regarding my inactivity on the channel, I've just had other things to do. I've been working, and I've been doing. I've been working a lot actually the last months, and YouTube is never my top priority. I'm just gonna be completely honest about it. And yeah, also I can't deny that I've been a little bit tired of the Papa Louie games as well. Not because I find them boring, but it's certainly tiring to, you know, it takes a long time to play them, and I wish that they would create something entirely new instead of essentially the same game with a few more additions. That doesn't really make the game that unique, because you have the same additions in every other game that you've played. Instead, that you're just making, let's say you're making sandwiches instead of donuts, for instance, but it has literally the same features with nothing new apart from customers. And in the long run, that can be a little bit tiring. But of course, I understand why Flipline are doing this, because they want to have every single game in the App Store before it's too late, which of course makes a lot of sense. So maybe they just don't have a choice in the matter. That's what I think. But of course, I'll be honest that I do certainly wish they would do something new and something besides the Papa Louie restaurants. Although I like the franchise, I've always felt like the platformer games is where they have their true potential. And I think that the Papa Louie platformers were really good, and same with Cactus McCoy. And Jack Smith, of course, which was really, really cool. But how they will do it now, that the Flash games will no longer be playable, is certainly a question that's hard to answer. Although, one thing that could make sense is to release the game on Steam instead, and create like a mobile version or something like that. I don't know. But that could definitely work. Who knows what they have in store. I guess they will do Sushiria and Pastaria. I think those two are the only ones they have left at the moment, because Bakeria is going to come out. So after Bakery is out, they have only 2 games left until they've done every single game. Like, they have every single game in the App Store, which is quite crazy to think about. There are also games that need like a massive makeover, like Papa's Burgeria. I think that game could certainly get the sequel, Papa's Burgeria 2, because the game would be entirely new. I think that could actually be interesting. I don't know. I'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I have had a lot of other things to do, and I haven't exactly gained a lot of viewers or anything like that, which of course makes sense, because I'm not posting that many videos. But it certainly also doesn't motivate me to really want to push out things, if that makes any sense. Other than that, Bloons Tower Defense 6 is always fun to do, and I'll definitely push out some of those videos too if people want to see it. And chess is also popular. However, I'm streaming for a channel that's called Chess24 every now and then, And I believe some of you guys have come to this channel from the Chess24 channel, but at least as of right now, I haven't really planned to create any chess videos on the channel, or creating like a Twitch account where I will start streaming yet, because I don't know. I've just started doing it, so I think I want to get into the system first and then make my way up. So Twitch is definitely gonna happen eventually, but probably have to wait at least half a year or something like that, because I get most viewers from Chess24. I highly doubt that I would get nowhere near as many when I create my own Twitch channel. And yeah, well, everyone are doing it, so you have to stand out from the crowd as well, which is certainly not an easy task. And yeah, I have a lot of other things on my plate as well. I mean, I teach chess, and I also work for Play Magnus, and it takes a lot of time, and it can certainly be too much chess at sometimes. So that's that. But Papa's Bakery is probably gonna come out in I don't know, a month. I'll give it 1.5, but I would assume like something like that on Pi Day. But that's in March, which I think it's in March at least, which seems a bit far off, I'd say. So maybe yeah, February, early February or mid February. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but I will try to unlock everything in Cheeseria HD, or yeah, in Papa's Cheeseria before the release of Papa's Bakery. But if I can't make it, I will continue Papa's Cheeseria HD when Papa's Bakery HD is finished, or Papa's Bakery to go, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's that. In case you want to see something or any games or whatever, I'm always up for anything, because I have a PS4 and I can easily make a recording there as well. And it's certainly more fun to record when you know that people want to watch it, which of course makes a lot of sense. When you realize that no one are watching, it doesn't help your motivation. Although I think that you should, at least in the beginning of YouTube, you should certainly do it because you like doing it, not because you expect a certain audience. But for me, it's mixed. You know, it's very, very, very easy to get all hooked up into all the numbers. But yeah, I think that's all. I don't really have it a lot. There's all that many more things to say, other than I wish y'all a Merry Christmas again and a Happy New Year. I'll probably make a Happy New Year video as well, like, just why not? And it has been a while, and I kind of apologize for that, because in a way I feel bad, because when I just don't upload for like lifetime, I can't really remember when my previous video went up. I think it was in November, which is ridiculously bad, but that's just the way things have been going. So once again, Merry Christmas. I hope you had a wonderful time with your friends and family, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.